God says, someone in heaven has just broken my direct order only to rescue you from what you cannot see. I, God, am crying out for you, and this may truly be the last time I reach out in such a way. Heaven is watching you now, observing your every response. I am pleading with you, do not ignore what you are hearing. If you feel even the smallest touch in your soul, I want you to comment, Amen, now to affirm that you are listening and that you know this is not a coincidence. The spiritual world is trembling as you stand at this crossroads. There is a reason you feel this urgency in your chest. My child, I see every tear that falls, and every silent cry you have hidden from the world. My love for you is so powerful that even the gates of heaven were shaken to send you this message. Someone in heaven has moved against the natural order, just for you, because you are that important to me. You may think you are forgotten, but you are the very reason I am sending this warning. The eyes of all creation are fixed on you at this moment. You may not realize how close you have come to disaster. But I do. You are chosen, not by accident, but by my deliberate will. There are forces you cannot see, moving behind the scenes, seeking to destroy your peace, your purpose, and your hope. I am commanding every angel to surround you. Even now, the heavens are open above you, waiting for your decision. If you feel the weight of this truth, I urge you, please like this video so you can help another soul find hope before it's too late. This is your opportunity to step into the blessing I have prepared. Do not let it pass you by. You have spent many nights feeling as if you were alone. You believed no one noticed the battles you fight in silence. But I tell you this day, I have seen every moment of your pain. When you thought you were abandoned, my arms were around you. When your strength was gone, I carried you on my shoulders. There are miracles hovering over your life, waiting for your obedience and trust. If you can believe, even now, comment 11:11 to declare your faith that what I am saying is real for you. The heavens are waiting for your response. There is nothing in this world that can separate you from my love. My power is greater than every enemy that has risen against you. I am the God who divided the sea for my people to cross. I am the same God who caused the sun to stand still for Joshua. I am the one who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel and brought the dead to life through my Son, Jesus Christ. What I have done before, I am willing to do for you. Your enemies will be scattered and your fears will be silenced if you would only trust me and surrender every burden to my hands. Do not look at your circumstances and think that I am silent. Even when you see nothing, I am working in the unseen. The angels who fight for you are battling in realms you cannot imagine. My hand is mighty to save and I am fighting for you right now. You have asked me for signs, for proof, for a reason to keep hoping. This message, reaching you at this very moment, is the sign you have been seeking. Someone in heaven could not bear to watch you suffer one more day, so they interceded with tears before my throne, pleading for your deliverance. Will you ignore the call, or will you answer with courage? I have watched the enemy try to entangle you in confusion and discouragement. You have faced betrayal, rejection, and sorrow, but I have not abandoned you. Every time you felt lost, I marked your path with reminders of my presence. Do not let your heart be hardened. The very reason I am reaching out is because you are still precious to me. If you trust that I am speaking directly to your situation, comment 222 right now to show that you receive my promise and trust that I am leading you. Remember, my beloved, the cross of Christ was not just for the world, it was for you, personally. My Son suffered so that you would never have to face destruction alone. His blood cries out for your redemption, for your protection, for your freedom from every bondage. I have set angels on assignment for you. They walk with you, shield you, and will not rest until my purpose is fulfilled in your life. The eyes of heaven are watching every decision you make, not with judgment, but with hope and longing that you will choose me. Every time you chose love over hate, forgiveness over bitterness, you drew closer to my heart. I am a God of second chances. Even now, though you feel you have failed too many times, I am telling you, I am not finished with you. My plans for you are good. I desire to bless you, to restore what was stolen, to give you a future filled with hope. Will you open your heart to me again, or will you walk away when heaven itself has been stirred for your sake? Heaven is watching to see if you will respond, not out of fear, but because you know you are loved beyond all measure. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I have placed a hedge of protection around you that cannot be breached by human hands. Every accusation, every lie, every curse spoken over your life, I am overturning by my authority. My power to protect is unbreakable. Even in your darkest hour, when you thought no one cared, I was holding you together. This is why someone in heaven dared to break the order, to plead for you, because my mercy is greater than my anger, and my love always finds a way to reach you. This is your moment to step into the light. Do not let it pass. You may wonder how far my grace can reach or whether you are truly worthy of this kind of love. Let me speak to the hidden places in your heart that are weary and afraid. The reason I moved heaven for you is not because of your perfection, but because of my promise. I am the God who made you, who shaped your soul before time began. Even your greatest mistakes and deepest regrets do not disqualify you from my favor. If you sense my spirit tugging on your heart, comment 333 to declare your faith that what is meant for you cannot be taken away by any force in this world. The heavens have been in awe as they watch your journey. My angels marvel at the way you keep pressing forward, even when every door seems shut. Each time you choose to believe, even with trembling hands and a fearful heart, you bring joy to my throne. You may not see it, but your courage to keep going has sent ripples through eternity. The one who interceded for you in heaven was compelled by the love that only I can give, a love that refuses to give up on you, even when you feel ready to surrender. Know this, I am your shield, your comforter, and your everlasting strength. Sometimes the pain you carry makes it hard to breathe. You feel invisible, weighed down by burdens you never chose. But I am lifting that weight from your shoulders now. My word says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. There is rest for your soul here, in my presence. I do not see you as broken or lost, I see you as beloved, as the apple of my eye. The angels who stood before my throne and broke the silence did so because they could not bear to see you in pain any longer. Your suffering has reached my ears, and I am responding with compassion that will never fail. Do not let the voices of doubt and condemnation drown out the truth of who you are in me. You are not forgotten, not cast aside, and not destined to remain in darkness. The enemy has whispered lies into your mind, telling you that you are unworthy of rescue. But I tell you today, you are chosen, you are protected, and you are mine. If you believe I am speaking directly to your heart, I invite you to comment 555 to show your trust in my promise and to claim your place under my divine covering. I have always been near to the broken-hearted. My Son walked this earth and felt the weight of sorrow, betrayal, and rejection. He knows what it means to weep, to suffer, to be misunderstood. There is no tear you have cried that goes unseen, no ache in your soul that I do not feel. The reason heaven is watching so closely right now is because your story is at a turning point. You have reached a moment where your destiny can shift, where the doors that were shut can swing open, and the chains that held you can fall away. You are not powerless. My Spirit within you is the same power that raised Christ from the dead. My beloved, I want you to see your life through my eyes. When you look in the mirror, you may see only your failures and your scars. But I see the beauty I created, the purpose I placed within you, and the battles you have already won by simply surviving. You have survived storms that would have destroyed others. You have walked through fire and come out refined. Every test you have faced is turning into a testimony of my faithfulness. If you want to stand boldly in my light, comment 1212 to affirm your victory over the shadows and to invite the blessings I am pouring over your future. There are blessings reserved for you that have not yet been revealed. I have stored up miracles, answers to prayers you have not even spoken aloud, and deliverance from situations you thought would never change. I am the God who brings water from the rock, who rains down manna from heaven, who turns graves into gardens. Trust me with the places that seem hopeless. My timing is not always what you expect, but my promise is that I will never let go of your hand. Heaven has watched you suffer, but now heaven is watching to see you rise. The world may have given up on you, but I never will. I have called you by name, and your name is written in my book of life. There are generations that will be blessed because of your faith, even if your faith feels small right now. Do not underestimate the power of a single moment of surrender. When you open your heart to me, you unleash miracles that ripple through your family, your community, and even those who are yet to be born. The angels who broke rank to plead for you did so because your life is irreplaceable. There is no one else who can fulfill your purpose. Let me remind you, my love is not earned, it is given freely, without measure. I loved you before you took your first breath, and I will love you beyond your last. Nothing you have done or will ever do can separate you from the love I have for you. When you feel unworthy, remember the price my Son paid on the cross. It was paid in full for you. My grace covers every stain, every failure, every regret. You are not your past, you are my beloved child, created for glory. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch, and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am inviting you into a season of restoration. What the enemy tried to steal from you, I am returning sevenfold. Where you have known lack, I am releasing abundance. Where you have walked in fear, I am planting courage. Where you have felt alone, I am sending new relationships and divine connections. Will you trust me enough to let go of what hurts and embrace what I am offering? The whole of heaven is holding its breath, hoping you will say yes. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a new chapter. Step into my presence and watch as I make a way where there seemed to be none. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. You are surrounded by my love, my power, and my favor. Heaven is still watching, still waiting, still believing in you. I see your heart struggling with questions that feel too heavy to speak aloud. You wonder why life has pressed so hard on your soul and whether the heavens are truly listening. My precious child, not only do I hear your deepest questions, but I have already begun preparing answers that are greater than you can imagine. The breaking of heaven's order for your sake was not a small thing. It is a reflection of how fiercely I am fighting for you, even when you do not see it. If you trust that I am working all things for your good, comment 777 as a sign that you believe your breakthrough is coming. I know the hours when you sit alone, replaying every regret and every what if. But you must understand, I do not see you through the eyes of your mistakes. My love is not conditional or fragile. I see the courage it takes for you to keep trying, even when hope seems far away. My word declares that I am close to the broken-hearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. Heaven celebrates every small step you take toward faith, even when your steps feel unsteady. I am closer than your next breath, holding you together through storms you never expected. There are people around you who may never understand the depth of your struggle, but I know every detail. Your story is unique in all of creation, and your tears are not wasted. The angels who pleaded with me for your rescue were moved by the sound of your prayers, even the silent ones. Your prayers have been like incense rising to my throne. I keep every word, every sigh, every plea. My spirit is interceding for you in ways beyond human language. The miracles you have not yet seen are already being formed in my hands. You may think your faith is too small to matter, but even a mustard seed is enough to move mountains. I do not require perfection, I ask for your heart. I know you feel tired. I know you have been tempted to let go. But I am asking you to hold on just a little longer. My promise is sure, and my timing is perfect. If you believe I am the God of impossible things, comment 999 to declare that you are standing in expectation for what I am about to do. There are seasons in your life that have felt like endless night. But I am the God who turns mourning into dancing and sorrow into songs of joy. My plans for you are rooted in hope, not despair. When the world rejected you, I called you chosen. When others spoke defeat, I declared victory over your life. You are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, saints and angels who cheer you on and intercede for your future. What has felt like delay is not denial, it is preparation. I have been aligning circumstances, people, and resources to fulfill my promise in your life. In every trial, I have been the one sustaining you, even when you were unaware. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not be ashamed of your wounds, they are the evidence that you have survived and that my grace has been with you. I am not counting your failures, I am counting your faith. Every time you chose to get up one more time, heaven rejoiced. Every time you spoke kindness when you were hurting, I smiled over you. My beloved, your journey is not a series of accidents, but a tapestry of grace and purpose. You are never beyond my reach. No distance, no sin, no darkness can keep you from my arms. I have redeemed you at great cost. The blood of my Son is a testimony that you are priceless to me. Do not let shame silence your praise. Lift your head and know that you are forgiven, restored, and made new by my mercy. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are disqualified, but I have written a different story for your life. If you are ready to receive new beginnings, comment 1010 to claim the fresh start I am giving you right now. I am doing a new thing in your life. Can you sense it? Even now, seeds of hope are being planted in the soil of your surrender. What was barren will become fruitful. What was closed will be opened. The world will see my power displayed through your testimony. I am not finished working in you or through you. Trust that your pain has purpose and that nothing you have endured will be wasted. Every loss, every delay, every disappointment is being redeemed by my hand. My promises are not empty words, they are guarantees sealed by my faithfulness. I have always kept my word, and I will keep it with you. Stand on my truth, even when everything around you feels unstable. I will provide for you, heal you, and guide you. Do not measure your future by your past, I am doing something greater. I am calling you out of the wilderness into a place of peace and abundance. Heaven's attention is still fixed on you, waiting to see if you will trust me one more time. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your life has meaning far beyond what you can see. You are a light in the darkness, a testimony of my power to transform brokenness into beauty. Do not be afraid to dream again. I am breathing new life into your hope, new strength into your spirit, and new joy into your days. As you move forward, know that every step you take is watched by loving eyes in heaven and cheered on by the angels who broke order just to make sure you knew you were loved. If you are ready to walk in this new season, comment 1515 and let heaven record your faith today. My beloved, do not fear what is coming. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I guard you from behind. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Trust that my love is enough for every need and every battle. Heaven is not silent, heaven is fighting for you. I want you to pause for a moment and let my presence settle upon you. Feel the quiet strength in the air as I draw near. The battles you've been facing have not gone unnoticed. There are wounds so deep that you barely speak of them even in your own prayers, yet I have seen every single one. It was the sight of your silent suffering that moved someone in heaven to break order, to fall on their knees before me, and to beg that you be spared from what was coming. If you are willing to believe that I know the depth of your pain and still call you precious, comment 1717 and let the heavens know you are saying yes to my love. I know how hard you have tried to be strong. I know the effort it takes just to get through the day, carrying burdens that others cannot see. Sometimes it feels as though the weight will crush you, but remember, I am the one who promised that my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Lay your pain at my feet and let me carry what you were never meant to bear alone. In your moments of greatest weakness, my strength will rise within you. The world will try to tell you that you are alone, but you must listen for my voice in the silence. I am there, whispering hope into the cracks of your heart. Let my words sink deeply. Nothing in your story has taken me by surprise. I know the ending from the beginning, and every twist in the road has already been woven into my plan. What others intended for harm, I am turning for your good. Your journey has purpose, even the painful chapters. If you hold on, you will see me reveal beauty from ashes, joy from sorrow, and healing where there was once only brokenness. My child, your perseverance has moved heaven, and your faith, small though it feels, has been counted as righteousness in my sight. You have wondered if your prayers make a difference. You have cried out in the night, asking if your voice was heard. Let me assure you, not a single word has gone unnoticed. I have caught every tear and written every plea in my book. The one who broke the order of heaven to intercede for you did so because they could not bear to see you give up. There is a reason you are hearing this message now, in this moment. It is because you are not finished. You are still on the path I have chosen for you. If you sense that your journey is not over, comment Amen and let the universe echo your faith. I am releasing angels to walk beside you in this next season. Some will be people I send into your life, carrying words of encouragement, hope, and even answers to prayers you thought I had forgotten. Others will be unseen, guarding you in ways you may never recognize. My presence will surround you in the fire and shield you in the storm. I am the God who brings peace in the middle of chaos and hope in the middle of despair. Do not let fear dictate your decisions. Trust that I am holding your future with hands that never fail. My love is relentless. I pursue you, not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. I see your struggles, your doubts, your hidden questions. I am not offended by your honesty. Bring your uncertainties to me, and I will meet you there. I am the Father who runs to embrace the prodigal, who restores what was lost, and who celebrates every return to my arms. My grace is a flood that washes away every trace of shame. You are not defined by your worst day, you are defined by the price I paid for you through my Son, Jesus Christ. As you walk forward, remember the power that lives within you. My Spirit is not distant or silent. He speaks comfort to your soul, gives wisdom when you are confused, and fills you with strength when you are weary. The enemy cannot touch what I have covered. Your future is secure because I have spoken life over you. There is authority in your voice. When you speak my promises, the atmosphere shifts. If you are ready to walk in that authority, comment 222 as a sign that you receive my power for your life. I want you to see that your story is part of something far greater than you can understand right now. Every step of obedience, every act of kindness, every choice to forgive has created a ripple in the spiritual realm. The angels who interceded for you are still watching, still cheering you on, and still believing for your victory. Heaven is invested in your journey. The breakthroughs ahead will not only bless you, they will impact those around you and generations yet to come. I am the God who works through families, through bloodlines, through prayers spoken long ago. My covenant with you is unbreakable. Do not worry about how it will all come together. My plans do not depend on your strength, they depend on my faithfulness. I am the author and finisher of your faith. I will carry you when you are weak and lift you when you stumble. Your part is to trust, even when you cannot see the way. Let my peace guard your heart and mind. I have promised to never leave you or forsake you, and I keep my word. The miracle you are waiting for may arrive in a way you do not expect, but it will arrive. Hold on, and let hope grow stronger than your fear. You are loved beyond measure, chosen by heaven, and surrounded by grace. Even when life feels overwhelming, know that you are never out of my reach. Your story is still being written, and the best chapters are ahead. If you receive this promise, comment 1111 and let your faith light up heaven's attention. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My beloved, I see you standing on the edge of uncertainty, wondering what the next day will bring. You have carried so many unanswered questions in your soul, trying to hold everything together while your heart quietly aches for relief. There are burdens you were never meant to carry alone, and it was never my intention for you to walk through the fire without comfort. Even when you felt like giving up, someone in heaven remembered your name and stood before me, asking that I show you extraordinary mercy. If you sense that you are being watched over by a love greater than this world, comment 777 and let your trust rise above your fears. The path you walk may not look like anyone else's, and there are days when loneliness settles in like a heavy fog. But in those silent places, I am closer than your next breath. My spirit is whispering strength to your soul, reminding you that you are not abandoned, not forgotten, and never forsaken. My hand is on your life, guiding you step by step, even when you cannot see the way ahead. There are angels stationed on your path, unseen but present, and they will not rest until every promise I have made to you is fulfilled. I have heard every prayer you have spoken, those said out loud and those whispered only in your heart. The one who pleaded for you in heaven did so because they saw your value, your worth, and the battles you have fought behind closed doors. Your pain was never invisible to me. I have counted every tear and stored them as treasures. My word declares that those who sow in tears will reap with shouts of joy, and I am preparing a harvest for you that will surprise even your greatest hopes. There have been moments when you wondered if it was too late for things to change. You looked at broken dreams and felt your heart sink, questioning if I still had a purpose for your life. My child, nothing is impossible for me. I am the God who breathes new life into dry bones and restores what was lost. There is no situation beyond my reach, no relationship I cannot mend, and no heart I cannot heal. If you are willing to believe that your story is not over, comment 1515 and declare that you are ready for a new chapter of grace. There are blessings I have set aside with your name on them, miracles you have not even imagined yet. Sometimes you think the waiting is a sign that I have forgotten, but it is in the waiting that your faith grows strong. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. I am using every moment to prepare you for what is coming. I am the potter, shaping your life with gentle hands. My love for you is patient, steady, and unchanging. No mistake, no failure, no disappointment has changed my mind about you. When you feel weakest, that is when my power shines brightest. I use the broken places in your life to reveal my glory. There is purpose even in your pain, and you will look back one day and see how I was working for your good all along. The angels who broke heaven's order to speak on your behalf are still interceding, still believing for your breakthrough, still watching as you choose faith over fear. Heaven is not only watching, heaven is moving with you. Your prayers are opening doors in the spiritual realm that no one can shut. There are chains being broken, curses being reversed, and battles being won in places you cannot see. I am fighting for you, defending you, and calling you into deeper trust. The power that raised Christ from the dead is alive in you. Stand firm and know that you are surrounded by divine favor. If you need courage to continue, comment 222 and let your courage be a declaration of your faith in my power. My promises over your life have not expired. Every word I have spoken will come to pass, not because you are perfect, but because I am faithful. There is no force on earth or in the heavens that can stop what I have ordained for you. The enemy may try to distract you with fear, doubt, and discouragement, but I am covering you with my peace. My peace surpasses understanding and guards your heart and mind. You do not need to fear the future, I am already there, preparing the way. Look for me in the ordinary moments. I am present in the sunrise, in the laughter of loved ones, and in the quiet hope that stirs inside you. My miracles are not always loud, sometimes they are the gentle assurance that you are not alone. Every breath you take is a reminder of my sustaining power. My love is your anchor, my word your foundation, and my spirit your guide. When you do not know what to pray, know that I am praying for you. My Son, Jesus, stands before my throne, interceding for your every need. I have chosen you for such a time as this. Your life is a light in the darkness, a testimony of hope that will encourage others who walk through their own valleys. Do not be afraid to share your story, to let your scars become reminders of my healing. Your vulnerability is not a weakness, it is the doorway to my strength. There is nothing wasted in my kingdom. Every moment, every tear, every victory and defeat is being woven together for a glory that will outlast this life. The angels in heaven rejoice over your every step of faith. The one who broke order for you is still near, still hoping, still loving, still believing in your destiny. You are not alone on this journey, you are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses. Heaven is watching, waiting, and cheering for you. If you feel hope rising, comment Amen and let your hope be heard by all of heaven. You may feel weary from the journey, questioning how much longer you must endure, but I want you to remember, the darkest night often comes before the dawn. The seasons you have walked through have tested your faith, but they have also built a foundation that nothing can shake. When you look back on your life, you may see valleys of hardship and moments where hope seemed lost, yet I have always been there, walking beside you, sometimes carrying you. My love has never failed, and it never will. If you sense my presence even in your darkest hours, comment 1212 as a testimony that you believe I am still at work. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are precious to me in ways you cannot imagine. The one who broke heaven's order for your sake did so because you are irreplaceable in my eyes. Every time you have questioned your worth, every moment you have doubted your place in this world, I have been whispering your true identity: you are my beloved child. No accusation, no mistake, and no lie can change what I have spoken over you. My word is final, and it speaks of mercy, hope, and restoration for you. Your future is not defined by the pain of your past. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy, and ashes into beauty. Do not look at your current circumstances and assume this is your destiny. I am weaving together a story that will astonish even the most skeptical. Sometimes, the greatest miracles are hidden in seasons of waiting, where faith grows strong and hope becomes unbreakable. Heaven is watching with expectation, knowing that you are on the verge of a breakthrough. Let go of the burdens you cannot carry. You were never meant to bear life's storms alone. Lay down your anxiety, your guilt, your fear, and your regret at my feet. I am your refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. When you are weak, I am strong for you. I am calling you to trust me in new ways, to believe that I can do what you cannot. If you are willing to surrender, even if you do not have all the answers, comment 333 and let your surrender be a prayer I honor. There will be moments ahead when you are tempted to doubt my goodness. The world is full of noise and chaos, and sometimes it feels like your prayers go unanswered. But I promise you, not a single word spoken to me is ever wasted. My timing is perfect, and my plans for you are rooted in eternal love. The delays you experience are not punishments. They are preparations for blessings you could not carry before. I am faithful to finish what I have started in your life. Do not envy the paths of others. I have written a story for you that is unique and sacred. The journey you walk may have valleys and shadows, but it also has peaks of victory and fields of grace. Your story is a testimony that will inspire others. When you stand firm in your faith, when you trust in my promises despite the evidence, you are lighting a fire that can never be extinguished. Your legacy is not only for you but for those who will follow in your footsteps. When the weight of disappointment presses down, remember that I am working in the unseen. I am moving people, opening doors, and shifting situations on your behalf. Sometimes the greatest changes happen quietly, almost invisibly, but I am always at work. Even the smallest acts of faith can lead to extraordinary outcomes. The angels who interceded for you are still present, still attentive, still believing for the fulfillment of my word over your life. If you feel their nearness, comment 555 and let your faith join with theirs. My grace is sufficient for you. I am not asking for your perfection, only your willingness to believe that I am who I say I am. Bring your doubts, your wounds, your confusion to me. I am not threatened by your questions. I welcome your honesty, your rawness, and your struggle. My arms are open wide to receive you exactly as you are, but I love you too much to leave you unchanged. The storms you have weathered have made you stronger. What you see as weakness, I see as resilience. You have survived moments that could have broken you, but here you are, still believing, still hoping, still reaching for me. The world may judge you for your scars, but I see them as proof of your victory. I will use every chapter of your life, even the ones you wish to forget, to bring about something beautiful and redemptive. I am the God of second chances, of new beginnings, of hope renewed. There is no failure so great that my mercy cannot restore. Every time you turn to me, I am there to welcome you home. Let go of the shame that has kept you bound. My forgiveness is not just for the world, it is for you, right now, in this moment. Heaven is rejoicing over your return, over every step you take towards me, over every yes you offer to my calling. Never forget, you are covered by my love, protected by my power, and surrounded by angels who are assigned to your destiny. Your battles are not fought alone. I have commanded victory over your life, and no force of darkness can stand against my decree. My promises are everlasting, my presence unwavering, and my joy your strength. If you believe that your breakthrough is near, comment 999 and let all of heaven celebrate your faith. My child, in your quiet moments you may wonder if your journey truly matters in the grand design of the universe. Let me assure you, your life is not a random collection of events, but a masterpiece I am crafting with eternal purpose. I have never left you to wander alone. When you felt invisible to the world, you were seen in the courts of heaven. It was your worth, your calling, and your unique place in my heart that moved someone to break the divine order on your behalf. If you feel the truth stirring within you, comment 1010 and let your spirit rise to meet this love. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed, a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not underestimate the value of your smallest acts of faith. Every moment you choose kindness instead of anger, forgiveness instead of revenge, you mirror my heart to the world. These choices may feel insignificant, but they echo in eternity. I am proud of you for pressing forward when you could have walked away. The angels who interceded for you are inspired by your perseverance. They have seen the battles you fight and the strength it takes to hope again when your heart is tired. Your resilience is a testimony to my power living within you. You are part of a lineage of faith that stretches back to the first promise I made. Just as I was faithful to Abraham, Moses, and David, I am faithful to you. My covenant is unbroken, my commitment unwavering. When storms rage and doubts multiply, remember that your roots go deep into my love, a love that never fails. The world will try to shake your confidence, but I am your anchor. If you are ready to stand firm on my promises, comment 222 and declare your trust in my unchanging word. There will be times when others do not understand the path I have set before you. You may feel misunderstood, isolated, or even rejected for your obedience. Do not let these experiences harden your heart. Remember that even my Son, Jesus, was rejected by many, yet he remained faithful to the purpose I placed within him. When you feel alone, know that you are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, cheering you on from heaven's balcony. Their prayers join with yours, and their hope is rooted in your victory. The days ahead will not be without challenge, but you do not walk into them empty-handed. I have equipped you with everything you need, the power of my Spirit, the wisdom of my word, and the assurance of my love. Every obstacle you encounter is an opportunity for my glory to shine through your life. The enemy may try to distract you with fear, but I am greater than every shadow. My light cannot be overcome. When you feel afraid, return to my presence and let me remind you of who you are. Your prayers are powerful, even when they are only whispers. I have heard every cry, every plea, every dream you've dared to speak aloud. There are answers on the way, miracles, provision, breakthroughs, that are already being released from my throne. Heaven's resources are not limited. I will supply your every need according to my riches in glory. Stand in expectation, for your faith will not be disappointed. If you are waiting for a sign that your prayers matter, let this be it. Comment Amen and know that your requests are reaching my ears. I have seen you stand in the gap for others, interceding, encouraging, lifting burdens that were never yours to carry. Your compassion reflects my heart. I see every act of service, every sacrifice made in secret, every moment you chose to love when it would have been easier to turn away. These are the treasures that last forever. Your reward will not be withheld. I am a just God, and I do not forget the love you have shown. Let go of the expectation that you must have it all together. My grace is not given to the perfect but to the willing. Come to me just as you are, broken, questioning, hopeful, or afraid, and I will meet you there. The journey toward healing is not always easy, but it is always worth it. I will walk with you through the valleys and celebrate with you on the mountaintops. My presence will never leave you, no matter how far you wander. You are the fulfillment of prayers spoken generations before you. Those who have gone before, those who watch from heaven, are invested in your success. The one who broke heaven's order for you is still interceding, still believing, still loving you with a love that echoes my own. You are not just living for yourself, but for a legacy that will outlive you. Your faith will be a foundation for those yet to come. Trust that even when you cannot see, I am working behind the scenes for your good. What looks like delay is often my mercy, my preparation, my protection. I know what is best for you, and I withhold nothing that is truly for your blessing. When you feel weary of waiting, remember that my timing is perfect. I will not be late. If you believe I am orchestrating every detail of your life, comment 1717 and let your hope awaken once more. The story is not over, and the ending will be glorious. Heaven is still watching, still fighting, still loving, and still believing in you. You are my beloved, now and always. Even now, as you listen, I am drawing near to you. My presence is not just a distant idea or a warm feeling, it is a living reality, closer than your breath. I am whispering peace over your mind and courage into your heart. I see the burdens you have tried to hide, the worries that keep you awake at night, and the questions you are afraid to ask. You do not need to pretend with me. My love is wide enough to cover your doubts and deep enough to heal your wounds. If you feel my spirit reaching for you in this moment, comment 555 and let your soul respond to my call. You are my masterpiece, created for a purpose that only you can fulfill. The world may try to define you by your failures or your successes, but I see you through the eyes of eternity. Every part of your story matters to me, the laughter and the tears, the victories and the setbacks. The heavens celebrate every time you choose hope over despair, faith over fear. You are never alone, even when you feel unseen. My eyes have watched you from the beginning, and my hand has guided you through every storm. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Sometimes the answers you seek do not come as quickly as you desire. You wonder if I am listening, if I am still working, if I have forgotten your dreams. But I assure you, I am never late. My timing is perfect, shaped by wisdom beyond human understanding. I see the end from the beginning, and I know the right moment to bring every promise to life. What you perceive as delay is often my preparation, making sure that your blessings are complete, your character strong, and your faith unshakable. If you trust my process even when it is hard, comment 1111 to declare your willingness to wait for my best. There will be days when the voices of doubt feel louder than the whispers of hope. On those days, remember the one who broke the silence of heaven for your sake. Their prayers, mingled with your own, rise before me like incense. I will not let your story end in disappointment. My plans for you are rooted in love, and I am determined to see you flourish. Even in your mistakes, I find opportunities to show you my mercy. Do not be afraid to come to me with your failures. My forgiveness is greater than any shame, and my arms are always open. The path I have marked for you is filled with unexpected blessings. Some will arrive quietly, in ways you least expect. Others will come like a sudden sunrise, overwhelming your heart with joy. Remain open to my leading, and trust that I know the desires of your heart. Nothing is hidden from me, every longing, every hope, every fear. I am attentive to your every need. Even the smallest prayers you whisper in the darkness are heard in the light of my presence. Your story is a tapestry of grace. Each thread, joyful and painful alike, has been woven by my hand. I use every season of your life to reveal my goodness. There are miracles waiting for you just around the corner. Do not give up, no matter how difficult the road appears. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you are tempted to quit, remember that I am the God who finishes what He begins. If you are ready to see the new things I am bringing forth, comment 777 and let your faith become the key to your next chapter. Lift your eyes above the noise of the world and focus on my voice. I am the one who calls you by name, who knows your every thought, who numbers the hairs on your head. No detail of your life escapes my attention. When you feel invisible to others, you are always seen by me. I do not measure you by your accomplishments, but by your willingness to love, to forgive, and to hope again. Every act of faith, no matter how small, delights my heart. Heaven is still watching, still hoping, still believing in the miracle that is your life. The angels who pleaded for you are not weary, they rejoice at every step you take toward me. My Spirit is your constant companion, guiding you through valleys, lifting you onto mountains, and speaking truth into your doubts. I am faithful to every promise, and I will never abandon you. Even when you falter, I remain steadfast. The world around you may shift and change, but my love for you is a constant anchor. In times of turmoil, hold tight to my word. My presence will guard your heart and mind. I am the peace in your storm, the light in your darkness, and the hope that will never disappoint you. Every moment of surrender is met with grace. Every step of trust brings you closer to the blessings I have stored up for you. Take heart, my beloved, for you are surrounded by favor. You are not forgotten. Your future is bright with hope, and your life is precious in my sight. The heavens themselves bear witness to my commitment to you. You have been fought for, prayed for, loved beyond measure, and protected by divine hands. Your story is not finished. The best is yet to come. My beloved, as this moment unfolds, know that heaven itself is holding its breath for your response. The one who broke my order in heaven did so not from rebellion, but out of overwhelming love, a love that mirrors my own for you. All of creation watches in holy expectation, longing to see you step into the fullness of the blessing I have prepared. Every angel stands ready, every saint leans forward, and my Spirit draws close, waiting for you to say yes. If you sense this holy urgency, comment Amen and let your faith echo through the corridors of eternity. You have walked through seasons where it seemed like hope was just a distant memory. Yet here you are, standing at the threshold of a new dawn, more precious to me than all the treasures of the earth. My hand has never let you go, even when you doubted, even when you questioned why so much suffering had to find its way to your door. But what you did not see was how your tears watered the seeds of miracles. I have never wasted your pain. I have been weaving a future from the broken places, gathering every shard of your story and making it beautiful in its time. There are days you feel your strength failing, your resolve slipping, and your heart worn thin by the weight of life. But my power is made perfect in your weakness. Every time you chose to stand, to forgive, to love again despite all odds, you have written a testimony that no darkness can erase. I am not looking for perfection, I am looking for your trust. My love for you is relentless, refusing to be diminished by your failures or your fears. The one in heaven who pleaded for you did so because your destiny is that important to the world I am redeeming. Your victories may feel small, but they ring through the heavens like the loudest trumpet. You have no idea how your faith inspires others, those who watch silently, those who learn from your courage, those whose lives are changed by a single act of kindness. The ripples of your obedience stretch farther than you will ever know. Your willingness to believe in my goodness, even when you see no evidence, has become a shield that protects you and a light that leads others home. If you are ready to let your story become a beacon for others, comment 222 and step forward in faith. My child, do not believe the lie that you are forgotten or unworthy. I have counted every hair on your head and every desire in your heart. My dreams for you are larger than you can fathom. The battles you have faced were never meant to destroy you, but to reveal my strength within you. I have been your secret defender, fighting in realms you cannot see, turning back storms you never knew were coming. Even when your prayers seemed to return in silence, I was answering in ways that would protect your purpose. The road ahead may yet hold trials, but you will not walk them alone. My presence will go before you, making crooked places straight. I am the God who parts the sea, who sends fire from heaven, who speaks peace into chaos and turns the impossible into the inevitable. What has been delayed is not denied. Every promise I have made is still alive, waiting for your trust to open the door. Do not let the disappointments of yesterday steal the hope I am giving you today. When your heart grows weary, remember that my Spirit is interceding for you with groans too deep for words. I am not a distant observer, but your closest companion. I see the sleepless nights, the silent fears, and the moments you question your worth. My answer is always the same: you are chosen, cherished, and called for such a time as this. The whole host of heaven rejoices when you take even the smallest step of faith. You are surrounded by a legacy of prayer, words spoken over you by generations past, hopes carried by ancestors, dreams lifted to me by the one who broke heaven's silence for you. Their faith is a foundation under your feet, and their love reaches you in every moment of doubt. I honor their prayers by fulfilling my promise in you. What you build now will bless those who come after. If you long to leave a legacy of faith, comment 1717 and let the line of miracles continue through your life. Lift your head, my beloved. I am not finished writing your story. There are pages yet to be turned, blessings yet to be revealed, battles yet to be won. The victory has already been secured by my Son, Jesus Christ. Through his sacrifice, every curse is broken, every shame is erased, every barrier is removed. My love is not just a comfort, but a power that transforms the world. Heaven's gaze is fixed on you, not in judgment, but in hope and affection. You are my delight, my joy, my beloved child. I am nearer than you think, stronger than you know, and more faithful than you can imagine. Do not let fear dictate your choices or shame silence your prayers. Come boldly to me, knowing that you are always welcome, always wanted, always celebrated. The final word over your life is blessing, not condemnation. Heaven has watched, has fought, and has interceded, just to make sure you know how precious you are. My spirit will never leave you. The one who broke the order did so because love would not allow anything less. Step into the light, embrace the future I have for you, and know that heaven itself is cheering as you say yes. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever.